The freight rail network is like a giant conveyor belt made of a series of smaller belts. A smoothly running loop delivers goods efficiently to their destinations. But if any part of the conveyor slows or stops, things go awry. Hi, I'm Davies, senior writer for the Fed Gazette. For much of the past 2 years, the railroad conveyor in the 9th District slowed markedly, partly because of escalating demand. Farmers, electric utilities, and other shippers complained about slow trains and higher freight costs. In response, freight railroads have made robust investments in infrastructure, equipment, and people. Partly because of this spending, rail service in many parts of the district network has improved in recent months. But for a number of reasons, including a strengthening economy, matching rail supply to demand in a region remains a work in progress. Major freight railroads serving the district include BNSF, Canadian Pacific, and Union Pacific. In addition, more than 20 regional and short-line railroads transport commodities such as grain, coal, crude oil, and metal ores. Rail traffic has increased nationwide since the Great Recession, and there has been huge growth in shipments of petroleum products, including crude oil. Although crude share of rail freight is small, oil shipments have risen fast, with most of the growth occurring in the upper Midwest because of increased oil production in North Dakota and Canada. Beginning in the fall of 2013, rising freight volume combined with a big crop harvest and harsh winter weather caused widespread disruption of rail service across the region. The backups affected shippers across the economic spectrum. For farmers, rail problems meant slimmer profits. A University of Minnesota study found that in the spring of 2014, higher shipping costs due to rail delays cost Minnesota growers about $100 million. Rail congestion also delayed coal deliveries to power plants, forced iron mines to use trucks to deliver taconite pellets to lake ports, and sowed havoc for Amtrak passenger trains, which run on routes owned by freight railroads. But conditions can change rapidly in rail markets. Over the winter, freight was flowing more freely than it had last fall. As this chart shows for North Dakota rail traffic, fewer grain rail cars were delayed after the first of the year, and less congestion on the rails lowered overall freight costs across the district. One reason congestion eased was a seasonal drop in rail traffic. Another was low crop prices, which led many farmers to store their grain after the fall harvest, rather than ship it to market. But railroad investment also played a role in reducing rail delays and costs. In 2014, railroads large and small spent well over $1 billion to expand capacity in district states. Work included laying new track, upgrading technology, and hiring more train engineers and rail yard workers. The wild card in any forecast of rail conditions is the outlook for crude oil production in the Bakken and in Western Canada. A sharp drop in oil prices this last summer will likely curtail oil shipments, freeing up capacity for other commodities. But it's not clear when this will happen and how much crude by rail traffic will fall. For much more on rail congestion and capacity expansion in the district, see the April issue of the Fed Gazette. Thanks for watching.